Gold, trusted gold buyers. తాకట్టులో ఉన్న బంగారాన్ని విడిపించి ఈ రోజు ఉన్న మార్కెట్ ధరకే కొనబడును. మరిన్ని వివరాలకు సంప్రదించండి 7710
All hooks open.
All hooks are open. And undocking confirmed. Freedom is free of its moorings. Related trip
Dragon
home.
separation confirmed.
Undocking occurring right on time at 12:05 a.m. Central Time, 1:05 a.m. Eastern Time.
1 p.m. Eastern Time or 2:51 p.m. Pacific Time. We right there have our first view of Dragon Freedom coming home to Earth.
And that view is from the WB-57, which is one of NASA's high-altitude planes that is tracking. Now, because of the way that this camera is configured, it does look like it is dark, but it is here the Corps begin to hail out or call Dragon for communications and see if we can potentially get communications with them a little bit earlier. Following this, we'll have two events in rapid succession. We'll have
Spacecraft making its way home back to planet Earth with the Crew-9 astronauts on board. Once again, this view is coming from the WB-57 plane. That heat shield we can see doing magnificent work as it works to 50 to about 119 miles per hour. We can see
15 kilometers. Brace for drogue window.
We can see seat rotation happening inside the capsule. Great to get those first views of our crew members. Once again, the capsules are going about 350 miles per hour when the drogues are deployed. Those drogue parachutes that we manufacture here.
drogue deploys. This view coming from the WB-57 high-altitude plane. And there you see it on your screen, drogue deployment.
Drogue descent rate nominal.
You can hear the crowd here.
Visual on two healthy drogues.
The crowd here very excited as Dragon Freedom continues to make its way back to planet Earth. The view was from inside.
Freedom copy.
That view was from inside one of the buckets where the parachutes are located. So we see a great view there of the reefing on those parachutes. And as those main parachutes begin to inflate fully, 4 beautiful, healthy names. Now awaiting visuals of Splashdown.
Freedom, 1,000.
We'll start to hear Commander.
And as you can see on your screen, we have visual confirmation of Splashdown. Dragon Freedom has returned home and NASA astronauts.
System safety verifications are in progress. We'll report back when recovery personnel are en route.
Every vessel there closest to the spacecraft is going to be performing some.
They didn't find any of that upon those checks, so we'll continue to move through the timeline. Next up is a process called rigging, which you see happening right now on your screen. This is when a SpaceX recovery personnel actually works to climb aboard the capsule and work through procedures ahead of lifting onto the nest of the recovery vessel Megan. We heard it's going to be about 25 minutes or so.
Have the opportunity to do a quick check-in with the SpaceX flight surgeon. This is standard procedure for every Dragon.
With NASA astronauts Nick Hague, Butch Wilmore, Sunny Williams, and Roscosmos cosmonaut
vessel Megan.
situated in the nest. Just making some final adjustments and tweaks to ensure that
57 p.m. Eastern Time, 2:57 p.m. Pacific Time. We can see that the spacecraft.
Freedom translation is in progress.
Copy and seal it.
We can see that spacecraft was successfully recovered from the ocean surface and is now being washed with fresh water as
And there you have it. The side hatch is open for the first time since September. And there we do see Crew-9, some happy waves, smiles all around back on Earth.
Again, had an on-time splashdown. Oh, it looks like we're getting our next crew member here. That is none other than Sunny Williams. Big smile, big waves. She, like her other crew members, now will be assisted onto the mobility aid.
There we have it, some waves, some thumbs up, and some smile. Inside Dragon in seat 4.
Once again, some
మరిన్ని వీడియోస్ కోసం ఛానల్ ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి. లేటెస్ట్ అప్డేట్స్ కోసం వాట్సాప్ ఛానల్ ని ఫాలో అవ్వండి. ఆ లింక్ డిస్క్రిప్షన్ లో ఉంది.